Good morning, or whatever part of time it is on your side of the globe. What I have here is the TS400, or the case. We'll do a TS400. Back out of the way. Make some room. Okay, Google, stop. Sorry about that. Here is the case. Here's the cylinder, just like that. Fits on like that. There you go. Anybody got a question? Hit me up. Arthur White, oh my God. Oh God, let's hear what Uncle Dean. Oh, no, that's somebody else sent me that. Okay. Here we go. Here's our parts. Here is your tin sprocket. 415 chain. If it's 3 millimeters, it's 415. If it's 2.5, it is 410 or 48. Here's our cog. Is the shortest screw goes to the covers. So screw it there. Timing. We have our screw there. Got all kinds of screws mixed in here. That goes here. Washer. Mount. It's our timing screw, or our timing or magnet screw. That goes there. This one goes inside there. This goes on here, like so. This goes on the other side. It's here. Just finding all the screws and bolts and nuts. Then we'll assemble it real fast once I find them all. Washer. These. There. I'm just going to go here. Two more of these are going to go in the back. Here. Here's our Woodruff key. Put that on the magnet. Magnet is going to go at 1 o'clock. Top dead center. Stick it up there for right now. These are the two front mounts. There, so we'll put them right here so we don't lose them. Get the D. Goes in the front over here. Just put a bolt on to hold it. Some more cover screws. The short ones go here in the front, and the longer ones go in the back. Short ones go onto the crank. What am I doing? I'm just finding all the bolts. If you have a question, hit me up. I got them all now. I can suck the case together. I got all the screws to pull the case together completely. I'll slowly tighten them, and this one's supposed to be a short screw. Short cap screw. Shorties. Glad it's Friday. Friday's my favorite day, as everybody knows that knows me. Anybody wants anything from me, they always wait till Friday. Brett's always in a better mood on Friday. It's true too. More likely to say yes on Friday than any other day. Okay, let's start pulling the case together. I'm hitting this side here. And we're going to do a pressure check it. Trying to make sure my crank is still free, not pinched, the bearing. I'm loosen this side up, tighten the other side. Stiff. This here. Oh yeah. That's better. Try and pull it together. Butterfingers. Definitely in the clutch right there. I would listen to music, but YouTube says I can't. Unless it's music that nobody else or whatever normally build with music. Okay. And here is the decking I did. These are the aluminum bolts that I decked out, meaning I put it on my 12-inch thing and smoothed it out. 12-inch disc grinder. Let's throw some parts back in. Let's go for the clutch. Okay, here's my clutch. I was talking to you guys about putting this down a little further to get all that nasty axle grease off of it. Check the play on the spring. It's okay. Just want to tap a tap. I just gonna tap a tap. Let me get my glasses. Yeah, screw the glasses. There. You go. I don't want to break it, the seal. I just want it to sit. There we go. See if you can see it. If you watch my other video, there was a space in between there. There's still, a tiny one, and like a millimeter or so, but it was like 2 or 3 millimeters. Okay, let's assemble a clutch. White lid. I just want the grease in between the spring. This is going to make a spring work better, is having it greased. You don't want the pocket full of grease, really. I just coated it in there to make the clutch go into the case better. But what you want is the grease inside the spring, not filling up the compartment. Where you want the grease is on a spring. Grease is the magic thing to make a spring work. It's magic shit. That's coated. That's gonna pop. Clutch. I just put some 3-in-1 oil into my bearings to make them slide. Little 3-in-1 bearing oil right there. Maybe some on my shaft. Not on your threads, really. Just on your shaft to make it slide. Okay. How far do you want to go? You want the Woodruff key all the way through. See the Woodruff key? That's not far enough. That's going to shear the Woodruff key. Almost. I want it to spin, not wow, 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 wow. And it's wow, wow, wow. Where is it? That pin. Still round. Oh, fine. Okay, let's sink this bearing in further now. Oh, I bent that one in before. Can't even use that one. I was like, dope. Dope. Go. Oh yeah, much better. Good. Okay. Let's install the gear. Make sure I got the right key. This looks like the magnet key. I remember one flying off when I took it apart. I got an extra one though, thank goodness. Okay. We know Woodruff key. When you install it, you want the Woodruff key to be level all the way across. You do not want it set at an angle. It's like, oh, it's so much easier to install. No, if you set it at an angle, it's going to shear. If it's not perfectly straight. If it's perfectly straight, that means in the moon slot, it's going to be all the way in. If it's like this, or just the opposite, it's going to sit in the moon slot wrong and shear, like it always does. Flip it over then. Backwards is even worse. Never mind. I'll flip it over. Just adjust the Woodruff or find the other two keys. The other key. I have one more key, which flew off, so I'll have to go to my bag. Oh, and the magnet key. Yeah, that's right. 3 Woodruff keys on an engine. One on the motor, crank, one on the clutch. Actually, there's 4 because there's one on the clutch, but I don't disassemble the clutch. I just pop the whole thing out. I do not like how it's on the top. That's the hook into the bearing. Still hooking into the bearing. Trying to take the bearing a little more then. Bar in there. And that's the wrong one. Stand up for this. Put some glasses on for this one. magnetized it too much. Sticky. Mm. Mm. Well, what am I adjusting on this is I don't like how it's rubbing into the bearing. It spins on the bearing, hit a catch, and that's not good. Just likes to creep right up into that bearing now. I think when I was taking it apart, I noticed I didn't like that. I was like, what? There we go. Finally. Oh, it still wants to ride like that. Make me go, ah. Seal some bearings. The thin one, you got two bearings, right? The thin one goes on your magnet side. The thick one goes on your crank gear side. You don't want to push it too far. You just want to make it sealed. Like a lot of people will jam it in there and it'll pinch this spring, which is not good. Oh, I should have put this on first before the clutch. I'm a dummy. But that's okay. I made it anyway. Aluminum rod. There you go. Seals are in. Bam. Can't really tighten this one up unless I use a hook and chain, meaning a piece of chain to hold it. So I usually put the gear on the other side. Should have cleaned up the threads, but it's going on now. I'm going to turn on the lights to do this one. This light is so hot. But it's so bright. Ah. Oops. There we go. Ba-ding. Who doesn't like bikes? I like bikes. Cool. I don't want to mess up the threads. Let's move the crank. Let's find a different to line up. Baby, nice. No, not gonna be nice. Hard. Okay. Usually it's not this hard, guys. Usually that slides right on, but the crank was hard. So I'll stick it in my lap. Slowly work it on and turn it. Okay. Still not on there. I'm gonna press it on, guys. Normally that goes right on. Normally I don't have to press this one. But kind of hanging up right there. That's my next one. I'll put this one on first before the clutch. Let's press it on. That'll be my next show. How to press that on. Please subscribe, and I'll get the press out and all that good jazz. I don't want to go over 35 minutes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit me up, ask me questions, anything you like. I'm here. I'm building. Nothing else to do. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.